It is Terra Grass, it looks like. Okay. I can play around this. I am losing resources really fast, but I do think that as long as I have Kingambit set up, I should be fine. Oh my goodness, why are you Terra flying? Today, we're going to be using one of my friends' really solid team. He got top 4 at the recent Charlotte and Fort Wayne regionals, which was Series 2 and Series 3, with the same concept of Swords Dance Kingambit. Absolute monster, and I know how hard he's been working, and he's definitely been taking names, gained first seed at the both regionals twice in a row, getting top 4. Absolutely insane. It should be a fun experience, so let's see how it's going to perform. This is Luca's top 4 Fort Wayne regionals team. Swords Dance Kingambit with black glasses is a monster that is hard to stop after being set up. Ting Lu helps with the few special attackers on this team and how it benefits the rest, taking less damage. Amoonguss, Arcanine, Palafin, and Flareon are a standard core, but with Howl Arcanine as a bit of a twist. That allows for some interesting setups on Palafin and Kingambit for a lot of pressure. Most of the time, you will either lead the Kingambit or save it in the back to look for an opportunity to Swords Dance, but Tera Dark Black Glasses already does a lot of damage even without a boost. If you'd like to check out the creator or the details of the team, they will be linked in the description. We have Fluttermane, Ting Lu, Dondozo, Tatsugiri, Palafin, Corviknight. This is such a weird, interesting version of Dondozo, Tatsugiri. Okay. What do I want to see here from my side? I mean, we have a Palafin. We're definitely bringing Palafin for the haste stuff. Or actually, we're definitely bringing Palafin for the haste stuff. And then, we have our own Palafin. I like Kingambit here a lot. Kingambit can put on a lot of pressure. So I think my play here, lead-wise, is going to be the Palafin and the Kingambit. I think those are really good. I don't think I need my Ting Lu. It doesn't really do anything here. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. I think Arcanine and the Amoonguss are really good in the back. No Flutter is kind of a shame here. I think the only thing I have to worry about is if it's body press on the Corviknight, but I think we should be able to be okay against it. A lot of the thing is we have to make sure that we can pressure the... We have to pressure anything that's not the Dondozo, and if we can force the Dondozo in, we can get the Palafin in safely for Haze. But we do have to watch out for Terra Grass, because Terra Grass can be a bit scary, so we have to play cautiously against it. Ting Lu Palafin, okay. It might not have brought Dondozo Tatsugiri then, because I don't think you would go for it if that's the case, which is fine for me here. Okay. Just don't click Fisher turn 1 and we're fine, man. Just don't click Fisher and we're fine here. I'm going hard into Arcanine, and I think we're going to go for a Swords Dance immediately. I'm going to Tera because I have no idea if the Ting Lu has a body press, which I don't think it should, but I'd rather just be safer than sorry. We're going to see the Corviknight, which is fine here. Yep, perfect. So I get to intimidate the Ting Lu. And we have Wisp Pressure, which is really solid here for the upcoming parts of this game. Like, no Dondozo was actually pretty nice in general. So we get the Intimidate off into the Ting Lu. We're going to get Mirror Armor, but that's fine because I'm using my Gambit to break through. Imagine if the Mirror Armor also affected my Kingambit. Imagine that was the case. Imagine a +1 right now. Oh, that'd be so nice. But this Kingambit's going to go crazy right now with the Sword Stance and then the Counter Cleave. So let's see what they decide to go for. Swords Dance with the Kingambit. We will be a +2 attack. I can't believe they're clicking this already. Turn 1. I don't even care about the Corviknight realistically. I think I'm just going to try to get rid of this Ting Lu as fast as possible. I can't believe they're clicking Fisher immediately. Okay. I'm going for the Kato Cleave and the Wisp here. Because unfortunately... we're going to have to play this game of Fisher. Silliest thing that we have to deal with right now. We're going to say Tera, which I'm surprised about. Okay. Who's Terraing? The Corviknight? Corviknight, okay. Tera Fire to avoid the burn. That makes sense, but... alright. I'm okay with that. Because I didn't target it. A Will-O-Wisp here into the... Kingambit because it does have into the Ting Lu because it does have 150 base power Stomping Tantrum right now, so I do kind of want to lower that damage output. Body Press, okay, that's gonna hurt. Not that much though, actually. Okay. Kato Cleave into the Ting Lu. Good damage. I feel like Luka right now. I can't break through core. Well, actually, no, I can't break through core night. I have wave crash. Okay. Dude, this move is so silly though. Like, it's actually so silly. I think I have to make sure I go Palafin here. Like, I think Gambit kind of would have won throughout. Okay. Going hard Amoonguss here. I'm going for the wave crash into the Corviknight. This is a skillful game of Pokemon. I'll definitely tell that much. But yeah, we're gonna go for the wave crash here. We're gonna bring in our Amoonguss so we can pressure their own Palafin, and then we should be okay. It's just so silly. I really don't know why they gave them on Fisher. Amoonguss gonna come in. Wave Crash is gonna come out. We knock out the Corviknight because it's Tera Fire now. So they used their Tera. We used our Tera, unfortunately, but I don't think it's a bad trade-off. We're able to eliminate the Corviknight. We're gonna take some heavy recoil, but we should be okay. All right, moment of truth. You know, maybe it's not Luka. Maybe it's just something with this team. Maybe it's just something with this team. I think I lose guaranteed now. But this is literally my first game with this team. No, this is literally my first game with this team. And I've already been Fisher twice. And if you don't know, if you didn't watch the original stream match, Luka got hit by 4 out of 5 Fishers that entire set. It's absolutely ridiculous. But Flareman coming in. Okay. Maybe this is winnable. I have no clue. It's booster energy. Speed. Okay. I think I have to hope for a bunch of Fishers missing, but it's winnable. I'm gonna howl. Okay, they go for Shadow Ball. That's fine. I need to increase my attack so I can knock out the Flutter Mane guaranteed. I might as well howl over Flare Blitz. I think it's better. Okay, if you had hit that one, I would have been super mad. I would have been super mad. We're gonna Spore here. Okay. So I think we click Protect and Flare Blitz the Flutter Mane. Can I do that? I'm pretty sure I'll live once. Well, I'll live Recoil and Asami Tantrum. I feel like they're just clicking Fisher at this point, and I feel like they're just going to target the Amoonguss because they can't break through the Amoonguss. Like, I thought they were going to attack the Amoonguss previously, but this works out that my Amoonguss is full health. Flare Blitz at +1 should KO the Flutter Mane. Yep. And I think I can KO the Ting Lu too with Flare Blitz as well. Okay. Don't Stomping this time. Yeah, but I knew they were clicking Fisher. I knew that. Oh my goodness. Why? Whatever. Whatever. This game is so silly. This game is literally so silly. Palafin coming in. Clicking Rage Powder. And I'm clicking Flare Blitz. Because I should be able to KO the Ting Lu with Flare Blitz easily. And then Palafin is going to take so much recoil if it attacks my... It protect the Palafin. Okay. And I'm always targeting the Ting Lu anyway. Okay. I want to Spore or do I want to Wisp? No, Wisp is always a throw. I think I should always just Extreme Speed and Rage Powder. Yeah. If they're Goggles, I mean, if they're Goggles, that literally means... Goggles would be interesting. I don't know if I'd win. I feel like I would still, because they take Rocky Helmet too. The Amoonguss is Rocky Helmet on this team, so definitely changes the calcs. That's gonna be forfeit. I feel like if this is gonna progress for the rest of the episode, I'm not gonna be having a fun time, man. I really feel like I'm not gonna be having a fun time. Chien Pao Arcanine Lucario with the Screamtail Palafin and Annihilate. I wonder if this is house stuff. This team is really cool. Is it Terra Normal Lucario with Extreme Speed and Bullet Punch? That's actually kind of sick for Flutter Mane. That is pretty sick actually for Flutter Mane, because Inner Focus too. All right. Gotta figure out the response here. Lucario's actually a pretty tough mon to break through. I think it's probably like an Arcanine. Arcanine's pretty tough. I can't really go to... I can't go with the Ting Lu because close combat is threatening. Yeah, this is actually pretty scary. All right. I think it's something to do with Palafin, Amoonguss probably. Palafin, Amoonguss sounds really good to me. I think I need Arcanine. Ah, dude, the I think I'm gonna get really screwed over potentially by the Annihilape here. I'm gonna bring Fluttermane though, because I don't think Kingambit would be really nice in this matchup, but I just don't think it's worth it. I think I have, in order to win this game, I need to sport a Lucario. Lucario is such a threat, which is surprising, but yeah, it is a huge threat here. Let's see what they're gonna go for. Jampow and Annihilape. Okay, that's not too bad. Although this is really awkward. Palafin and the... If this is Vital Spirit, this is pretty awful. They're not gonna Rage Fist though. I think I'm gonna go hard in a Fluttermane, and I think I'm just gonna go for a Tera. I think Tera Water Spore is correct. Oh, I didn't know he was Tera Steel. Okay, if that's the case, I would Tera Spore the Annihilape. If this is Vital Spirit, I'm in such a bad position too. Oh my goodness. We'll see. But on the bright side, we break the sash on the Shampoo at least with the Rocky Helmet. Okay, we get the... Alright. We have the Booster Energy Special Attack. This thing just looks tough. We'll see. I didn't realize I was Tera Steel Eater, so Lucario would have still been pretty scary as an issue, and I still have no idea what set it is. We're gonna bring out the Tera Steel Amoonguss. Protect Shampoo is perfect, okay. Okay, that's fine. Because we live. Okay. It's pretty big, actually. That's really big. A Sporeon to protect. I didn't think it'd be Final Gambit on this team. But oh my goodness. Alright, let's see who to bring out next. Lucario? Are we going to see the big threat in? I definitely think we're seeing the big threat in. There it is. Okay. Bullet Punch. Well, actually, they can't Bullet Punch because I have Rage Powder. I feel like I just Rage Powder and Dazzle. I live one Ice Spinner from Xian Pao. I think I just Rage Powder here. Because it covers Sucker Punch, Bullet Punch. I should be okay. Rage Powder here. Let's see. Only one of these can have a Focus Sash. Bullet Punch. Okay, perfect. So the Amoonguss is going to give Rocky Helmet damage to Lucario, and we should survive any attack from the Shampoo, and then we have Jet Punch as well. The problem is they haven't used their Tera yet, so I'm actually a little bit concerned. We'll see. Oh, it's Life of Lucario. Okay, good. Good to know. Good to know. Roach out. We should live. Yep, perfect. And then Dazzling Gleam into the Xianpao and the Lucario. Perfect. Low HP on both. Are you Quick Guard Lucario? That's my question. I'm going hard into Arcanine. It's an Intimidating Shampoo, which is good, and Inner Focus on Lucario. I feel like there's no way I think you have room for Quick Guard. I'm going for Extreme Speed and Lucario and protecting. Nice, they protected the Xianpao. That's perfect. That's actually perfect. Okay. They're definitely fearing the Extreme Speed, but I'm pretty sure Close Combat knocks out the Arcanine because of the Sword of Ruin, so I am not risking that. Goodbye, Lucario. And now I can Extreme Speed to Xianpao and Fluttermane gets an attack. Okay, that's really good. Oh boy. This team was scary, man. That Lucario could have got so much out of hand potentially depending on set. Arcanine gonna come in. We have a Palafin. We should win this game, I'm pretty sure. Because I'm always guaranteed a Shadow Ball off in the Arcanine. They haven't Terra'd yet, which is like my only concern, but if they're Tera Water should be I think like no matter what Tera, I think I should be okay. I'm Extreme Speeding the Xianpao and I'm Shadow Balling. And then depends on their Tera on their Arcanine. Oh wait, they could Tera Ghost. Wait, I mean, I don't think it changes anything though. Oh, they Tera the Arcanine. I completely forgot about Tera Ghost, but well, let's see. There's no way normal Extreme Speed KOs me, right? Are they Choice Banded? I'm faster anyway, so I get Extreme Speed off in a Xianpao, so guaranteed to over, I think. He did extreme speed. Let's see how much damage this did. Okay, I think without the Sword of Ruin, I would have survived anyway, so I was fine regardless, but oh, that could have been scary. We go for a Moonblast here. We're gonna go for a, I guess we Wisp here. I think Wisp is fine. Yeah, battle's gonna be forfeited. Actually, I should have Flare Blitz because I was guaranteed a Moonblast off because I was always just going to outspeed the Arcanine. They can't E-speed my Flutter, so I was either guaranteed 2 Moonblasts, which should knock out the Arcanine unless it was Berry. But even then, like, if it's Berry, I feel like Jet Punch, Moonblast was super safe in the end game anyway. Or like 2 Flare Blitzes at -1 plus the Moonblast and a Jet Punch should have been okay. Yeah, I felt like I was fine regardless, but Lucario was actually such a dread. Cool mod. I actually do want to try out more now that I think about it. I'll definitely try to make a team around it, I think, for us. Series 3. Dondozo, Tatsugiri, the Roshian, the Fluttermane, Arcanine, and Glimmora. Okay. This matchup's kind of annoying, but no order up on the Dozo is great. Palafin is definitely being brought here. I definitely bring my Kingambit. Kingambit's amazing here. Kingambit, Amoonguss, Arcanine is definitely going to be brought here. These are going to be my 4. The things I have to be cautious of are going to be the Dondozo and the... Yeah, it's Dondozo is going to be a really important one. I also wonder what the Flutter is because the Flutter is also going to be pretty questionable. If it's sub Flutter, that actually could be quite scary, I suppose. Yeah, sub Flutter would be annoying. Because I would like to try to break through with the Sucker Punch on my Kingambit, most likely after I Sword Stance. The goal is to Sword Stance up, I think, throughout this team. Dondozo plus the Glimmora. Okay. I really want to just go Arcanine and Sword Stance. I really do. Should I just Protect? I feel like Protect is not bad. I kind of want to Protect. Yeah, I'm going to double Protect. I'm going to Scalp. If they Tera Grass the Glimmora, that's fine, right? Because that means they can't Tera Blast my Palafin anymore. I want to see what they're exactly going to try to go for. I could see Dondozo Protect. We're going to see Glimmora switch out into Tatsugiri. Yeah, looks like that's going to be the case. Perfect. All right. That's a pretty good trade here for me then. Okay. I don't need Arcanine this matchup. I feel like I'm just going to try to break through the Dondozo with the Kingambit then. Like Kingambit, Amoonguss does really well into Dondozo, and then Palafin should clean up. Let's see if they went for the Tera Grass immediately, which I don't think they should be. Yeah, it looks like they didn't. So what are they going for? Because Order Up's not really like a thing here. Protect would be kind of bad, but we'll see. Earthquake, okay. So that's cool. I'm going to go Arcanine, and then I'm going to go for the Kaito Cleave with the Tera Dark. Yeah. I'm going to Arcanine for the Intimidate. I could also go Amoonguss here, I guess. It's not too bad either, because I don't have to use my Tera yet. I don't hate it. I'm going to go Arcanine and Amoonguss. Because I get Intimidate off, I get to keep my Steel typing, which could be very useful. It could just be very useful for the Glimmora potentially later on. But we'll see. I want to see if I can get a pin, but I don't know. They could read this play and go for a Wave Crash here, which would be really smart of them. Let's see. Earthquake, that's fine. Okay. Life Orb Dondozo. Okay then. Okay then. We're going Palafin and we're gonna go for a... If they Tera Grass my Arcanine slot, this... would that be bad? Not really. It's annoying, but I think Kingambit could still win. Should I just Spore here? I feel like I should just attempt to Spore. I want to see what this Dondozo is. Are you Tera Grass? We'll see. Get to zero the hero. It is Tera Grass, it looks like. Okay. I can play around this. I am losing resources really fast, but I do think that as long as I have Kingambit set up, I should be fine. Oh my goodness, why are you Tera flying? Okay. All right. Oh, that's annoying. Life or Terra Blast. Jeez. Okay. All right. I go Kingambit here. I'm going to Haze here. And I'm going to Swords Dance. You might be thinking, why are you Swords Dancing? That actually, should I Swords Dance? No, I should Swords Dance here. The reason I'm Swords Dancing is because I need to find a way to position against the back Pokemon. And that's going to be really crucial. So they burned their Tera. So that means the Fluttermane can no longer Tera Fairy. So the Sucker Punch is definitely going to KO. I also want to pin the Tatsugiri when it comes out. Like, it's not an easy situation, but it's definitely a winnable game. Tera Blast going to come out into probably the Palafin. Yeah, that's fine. That does so much. Okay. Haze. So now it doesn't have any stat changes, and we go for a Swords Dance. Yeah, this Kato Cleave's about to go in right here. I'm just worried about Wo-Chien. That's my only issue. So I need Arcanine around. I'm going to Protect, and I'm going to Kato Cleave here. And then hopefully just put into Jet or Wave Crash range. Go for Tera Blast into Palafin, which is really good. Okay, that's a good start. Comes Kato Cleave. I think another question is like, what is the last... Yeah, as you can see, that does so much damage. Actually, Jet Punch just finished it off here, so I can go for Jet Punch into Kato Cleave. There's no way they should Protect here, because if I Source it, that would be really bad for them. But Jet Punch into the Dondozo, and then Kato Cleave. Yep, the Kingambit going crazy right now. Okay. So goodbye, Tatsugiri. Unless you're Focus Sash, but if you're Focus Sash, that actually helps me because that means I can confirm no Focus Sash on the other Mons. Okay, goodbye. So are you Fluttermane in the back? Are you Glamour in the back? What are you? They can't Tera, which is really good. Wo-Chien is the only Pokemon that I think is actually really problematic. The others are fine. Okay. I think that's Wo-Chien. Okay. Problem is, Tera Dart. I don't think I KO Glamour. I think I have to double it up here. Jet Punch doesn't pick up a knockout. The thing is, they get the Toxic Debris. My Arcanine's so low because I didn't expect it to be the Life Orb Dondozo. Losing Amoonguss was, I guess, pretty bad. But yeah, here comes a Sucker Punch. Is able to KO. Okay. So Glamour gone. Leech Seed into the Kingambit. Yep, makes sense. Man, I don't think I break Wo-Chien, unfortunately. I don't think I do. I'm gonna Protect here and Swords Dance, I think. Oh my goodness, oh, this is Ruination Pollen Puff. I am 100% losing this. Okay. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to pray here that... I think I have to pray that this doesn't have Protect, which it probably does. I'm Sucker Punching here to cover for the Pollen Puff, which I think they're going for. That does some pretty good damage, but I don't think I'm doing enough with the Wave Crash to 2-shot. Okay, wait, hold on. Hold on. What did you go for? What did you go for? Ruination again. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Oh, I don't think it's enough because I'm getting Leech Seed. Yeah. I guess I Wave Crash. No, I Wave Crash into Kato Cleave here. Actually, no, this is fine because if they Protect, they burn their Protect. It's going to be coming down to double Protect, I think. Or if they don't Protect, I think they just lose instantly. So, Wave Crash. Yeah, just barely not enough. What did they go for? Oh, yeah, they expected the Sucker Punch 100% there. They expected the Sucker Punch 100% there. So I'm able to get the Counter Cleave. And yeah, because I got an Arcanine in the back. So the thing is, if they protect there, like then I can hit it with the Flare Blitz, right? I cannot believe that was one. Holy cow. Like losing that Amoonguss was so bad early on. I was not expecting the Life Orb Terra Blast, but it worked out. All I knew is that the Wo-Chien endgame was going to be super scuffed, but I did make some pretty decent plays, I felt like, to get back into that, especially with the Sucker Punch pressure. And then I did so much damage to where, like, again, if they protect so that the Kingambit goes down and they don't go down to an attack, then there's the Arcanine Flare Blitz. If the Wo-Chien goes for anything that turn, Counter Cleave is super safe, because if they target down the they target the Kingambit there, that's fine because they don't get the Leech Seed recovery, which I think is pretty crucial, and I get like Wave Crash damage too. Xianpao, Dragonite, Great Tusk, Talonflame, Palafin, and the Flutter Mane. Okay. Not exactly want to approach this with, because Xianpao, Dragonite, there's some things that are very concerning here. There's also Great Tusk, which means I probably have to go with the Palafin. Okay, so I definitely want to bring Flutter. Flutter is really good here. Flutter is incredible here. I think Flutter Arcanine might be the lead here. I think Flutter Arcanine is probably the lead here. Palafin is just like tricky because I want to bring it, but it's like it's their Palafin. I mean, I could Jet Punch for their team. It's just like, how much momentum did I lose? I kind of want to bring Gambit. That's why I feel like Gambit puts on so much offensive pressure against them. I know it doesn't do well against the Great Tusk, but I think I can make it work. Let's see. It's definitely a scary game for sure, but it's manageable. I think it's 100% manageable with the right calls. The thing about Palafin in this weird matchup is the Dragonite is very concerning. Like extreme speed after getting chip, and I feel like Palafin is going to be taking damage easily with how much that they have. Just a tough spot, man. It's just, this is tough. The combination of all they have. The bright side is I don't think they are bringing their own Palafin, so no Palafin means I don't have to worry so much about like preserving the HP on Amoonguss, which is good, and also like less of threatening to Kingambit. If I can get one Swords Dance up, oh boy, like I think it really depends on the Dragonite set. What set is the Dragonite is going to be pretty crucial, like what Tera as well. That's going to be really important. Let's see. Is it Xianpao Dragonite lead? It is Xianpao Dragonite lead. Not surprising here at all. And Flutter Mane and Arcanine. Okay. Lord of Ruin. Intimidate. What ability are you? Inner Focus. Okay. Good to confirm. So this Arcanine is pretty fast. I could Extreme Speed Dazzling Gleam here, and that should be super safe in the Xianpao. I could Wisp here, but I don't know if they allow me to do that. I think Dazzling Gleam is pretty safe. You know what? I think a Dazzling Gleam is pretty safe in Extreme Speed. In the Xianpao. I might as well just go for it. Because I think they want damage on the Flutter Mane. I think damage on the Flutter Mane is pretty important. We're going to see a Tera come out immediately from the Dragonite. Okay, are you Tera Flying or Tera Normal? Okay, yeah, that makes sense to me. Okay. So if they E-Speed, Arcanine should live one, but the big thing is they protected the Xianpao. That's smart of them. Okay. E-Speed into that slot. Okay. They went for E-Speed themselves. At least we confirmed that I'm faster than their D-Knight. This is probably Choice Band. Yeah, I do survive with the Arcanine, which is pretty huge. And then I get a Gleam off. Okay, that's really good damage. Okay. That's really good. They don't really have a thing that covers Extreme Speed Dazzle here. So I think Dazzle's pretty safe into... Yeah, Dazzle's pretty safe into Extreme Speed into their Xianpao. Yeah. Even if they go Flutter Mane, they're taking damage. And if they switch out the D-Knight, that works out really well for me. Especially if it's in a Flutter. I think they expected probably Extreme Speed Dazzle into that slot, but I think like targeting a Xianpao and getting rid of it is like really crucial for me. Going for a Sucker Punch into the Arcanine. Not how it works. Dazzling Gleam going to come out in the Xianpao. That's amazing for me. I think they definitely got the wrong read there. I had no reason to Flare Blitz in that position. Extreme Speed is +2 priority and Sucker Punch is +1. So yeah, I'm in a really good spot now. because the Dragonite's already Tera. Yeah, feeling good about this position. Flutter Mane should just always be folding to my Kingambit now, so I'm just gonna extreme speed, get any chip damage onto Dragonites, and yeah, I don't need Arcanine anymore. This is fantastic. I think Sucker Punch and the Gleam should just clean up the game at this point. Like Black Glasses, Sucker Punch should easily get the Flutter at the range it's at. So I'll just protect my Flutter. Extreme Speed to Dragonite. It's good chip damage too. Extreme Speed 2, okay. Now the question is, do I want to make a hard read the next turn? I could definitely make a hard read the next turn depending on how I feel. Shadow Ball into my Flutter, okay. I haven't used my Tera yet either, which is fantastic. We're going to Kingambit here, and this Kingambit is so strong against a lot of things. We can now go for a Sucker Punch into the Flutter Mane, and we can go for a Moonblast into the Dragonite, and I think we should be fine. Yeah, we go for a Moonblast in the Dragonite. We're going to go for a Sucker Punch. If they, like, no matter what they switch out into, we're in a good position. They go for Extreme Speed, yep. Into the Kingambit. Kingambit able to take that very easily. Sucker Punch, Black Glasses easily should KO Flutter, yep. And Moonblast will KO the Dragonite. If they switched, I thought it was going to be the Dragonite. And if they gave me the Dragonite, that means no priority. And if Flutter Mane switched out, I get the Dragonite KO anyway. And then I still threaten the Flutter Mane KO with Sucker Punch anyway. So regardless, I felt like I had a lot of win scenarios right here by making this play. I could have Dazzled, but I don't think Dazzle was necessary because if I missed a KO on Dragonite, that could be a little bit awkward, taking all that extreme speed damage. Great Tusk is coming in. I guess if you're Scarf, but I have an Amoonguss anyway as well, so even if you're Scarf, let's Moonblast. And I guess we Tera Dark here in Sucker Punch. Yeah, we Tera Dark Sucker Punch because if it is Scarf, it has to Earthquake lock itself into it and crit me, right? I'm pretty sure that I'll live crit with Kingambit with a Tera Dark and get rid of my Steel typing so it's no longer super effective. So we'll go for the Sucker Punch. Should do like 30 to 40%. Or not even close. I guess Great Tusk does have really good defense, but Moonblast will finish up the Great Tusk. It's not Choice Scarf. Able to finish off the Great Tusk. Good game. Oh. Yeah, they could have handed the Gambit, man. The Gambit is so good on this team. It really is crazy, like how much of a wall breaker this Source Dance Kingambit set is. We've seen the Solvest go crazy, but like this Source Dance one, Luka's been testing for like many months now, and it's absolutely insane the damage he can do. All right, let's go over the games. Game 1, have no words to say about the immediate Fissure lands, but thankfully none landed after the second one, and I was able to break through the rest of their team. Game 2, the card was scary, and I mean really scary, and I had to give it a lot of respect, but Flutter Mane was able to put in a solid amount of work, putting my opponent's Pokemon into extreme speed range. Game 3, was not expecting Life Orb Tera Blast Dondozo, but thankfully was able to come back after losing Amoonguss to an unexpected Tera Flying Tera Blast. Game 4 was able to break through my opponent's lead pretty easily with the Flutter Mane and Arcanine, and then position a solid endgame Kingambit Sucker Punch for their Flutter Mane. Oh man, I know Luka's team absolutely incredible. I can't believe that first game, man. Really, the first game I tried to get Fissure hit twice. At least I didn't get like 4 out of 5 like Luka did on that stream match, but like, oh my goodness. But yeah, Luka's been absolutely amazing in this season so far, and the team absolutely incredible. If you do want to try out the rent code, is available on your screen. You can check out Luka and the details of the team down below the description, and of course subscribe to the channel for more VGC content.